thin-skinned crone who is about 6 feet tall and has very, very sharp and long claws. She is pissed off. She still has... very rubbery. She might be harder to hit now. So that's a move action. As she transforms, she's going to simply claw at Tech because that
makes sense.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
she didn't like that.
It's AC 23.
27.
That's a hit.
You can hear a crunch as she hits Tech. Her claw does 8 damage. And Tech needs to make a fortitude save.
Alright. Tech's fort save is plus 12.
As there's a visible force that she's trying to grab from Tech.
20.
But it does no additional damage. It did look like she was trying to absorb some of Tech's essence from the wound.
Okay.
But Tech just swatting so madly at anything that moves right now that she withdrew her hand before any further damage could be done. Manny's going to delay until after Luudo, or until Luudo's turn. So Luudo, you're captaining, which means you could do 2 actions in the same round with the device. So it's like Luudo rolled 11. He's basically, tell me what to do, Captain.
Which are we facing the crone?
You could have, when the tree wandered over, there was plenty of time to maneuver which way you're facing. It's not it's the koi fish first, and then it's you guys.
Okay.
So think about what you're going to do. Koi fish is cackling madly.
It's gonna have one of the goddamn verbal attacks, isn't it? I have an idea. I think.
Shall I start singing? People really love my singing. And then I suppose everyone's a critic as well. The fish doesn't start singing. The koi fish is going to push its head above the water, further above the water, so it can kind of see out of the pond. And you notice it splashing around, and it says, "Well, I wish that the bug was weak." And a weird beam comes flying out of the koi fish and tries to strike Texarak Gagat.
Oh.
Spellcraft check.
Yeah. I think I'm up to 48 torch.
It's weird that it used the word "I wish."
Yeah.
30.
16.
Okay. Well, it used the word "I wish," but all that happened was a ray of enfeeblement. But the ray of enfeeblement did strike Tech.
Oh no, a ray of enfeeblement!
That's not how spellcasting works. You don't say "I wish"
And then it just
and
happens?
something happens.
Yeah.
But a magical effect did come off. Tech got hit with a ray of enfeeblement. He needs to make a fortitude save.
Alright. 27.
Okay, he takes half instead. He's got a penalty of 3 to his strength.
Alright.
And that was your spreadsheet? You just went 3 and everything recalculated?
Yep.
Nice.
I think it did.
Something happened. That's really cool.
See, that's the downside.
So you think it works?
Luudo!
Yeah,
and Manny.
it does, because his attack and damage is less now.
So, remembering the feeling I got of electricity at the base of this thing, right?
Something happened when you were in the druid circle.
That's different than what I was thinking. Okay.
This thing is a magical item, and magical items can be upgraded.
Right.
So if you want its claws to be more powerful, you could spend money to have a crafter make the claws more powerful.
Well, I was thinking because when you said that, I was like, oh, well, we might just go for a little dip in the pond and get rid of that coin in a second, but that's not how that
This
is.
thing might float.
It's all metal, isn't it?
It's got ports.
Yep.
And it has a pressurizing.
Given that these are 10-foot squares, the tree is not threatening you yet.
Right. So I'm going to go with this crown.
Okay. So Manny, as his movement moves the thing forward, and then you get to
Pins.
do 2 claw attacks
Yep.
because they're separate things.
I don't know how those work.
The claws attack at. Let's see. There is a set attack rate for the Apparatus of Kwalish. Do we think that we should use the Bab of the Driver?
Man, I have no idea.
It just says
Sure?
2 plus 12s and then a standard amount of damage. But it feels like the driver would have some. For now we'll say it's just whatever the thing can do.
Yeah.
But as you get better, the thing also might get better, resulting in the simulating the skill of the pilot as opposed to just the mechanical thing. So you're doing 2 attack rolls at plus 12.
Yeah, and presumably since it's just a lever, you don't really have a lot of finesse over this.
That's true.
It's gotta have some smarts.
First one's 27.
Yeah, you just pinched the green hag, she cries out.
And claw 2, 24.
She got pinched by both of the claws.
Violently.
Yes, very violently.
Yeah.
AC 19, yep, these do 2d8 plus 2 per claw. So 48 plus 4 damage.
25.
Okay, so between Tech and you,
Kicking her ass.
47, yep, she is definitely bloodied by that. The first claw bloodies her. She's screaming. She's not having a good day, cursing the apparatus. Manny helped with your attacks. The Zephyros, who's hanging way in the back, perhaps wisely.
Is it possible for me to use a 40-foot radius cylinder that excludes this mechanical instrument?
What spell are you trying to cast?
Stone Call.
Yeah, so a 40-foot on a half-size thing is a fireball, so we can definitely draw a fireball that excludes. There you go. There's Stone Call. You've muted again.
Stone Call's huge.
Yeah.
How did I get muted? That was weird. Sorry.
Holy shit.
So a range of dirt, gravel, and small pebbles fills the area, dealing 2d6 points of bludgeoning damage to every creature in the area. There's no saving throw. There's no SR.
And then that area becomes difficult terrain, right?
Yeah. For the remaining duration of the spell, the debris covers the ground, making the entire area difficult terrain. Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to say the difficult terrain is only going to last for a single round in the pond. It will represent a bunch of rocks being thrown into the pond and it being hard to swim around the rocks. Does this wake up the sleeping?
I would assume it does. It's just sleep.
Okay, yeah. So roll the damage. Everyone takes the same damage.
2d6. Aw, jeez. 3.
Just enough to make it mad.
Yeah, that's not what I intended.
Yeah, as per the spell sleep.
Okay, well, Witherroot takes 3. The unchanged hag sleeping now on the ground and waking up, and the koi fish also takes 3. Let me check something. The koi fish doesn't take any damage from this.
Oh,
Witherroot
that didn't work.
does not like what you just did. It sees the apparatus though. It does not like the apparatus. It takes a full move through the difficult terrain with all the pebbles. Moves up to the apparatus, is going to try to punch it.
What's the AC on this thing? And how do you take damage? Do you?
No.
Well, guess we're gonna maybe
I was
find
gonna
out.
say, this whole dynamic's pretty interesting.
The AC of the apparatus is 20.
Okay.
It has hardness 15 and 200 hit points.
It's not bad.
That'll work.
You may want to keep track of these things.
Yep.
Why did I care about excluding it from my freaking 3 damage?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to repair that when it gets beat up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Witherroot
Luckily, I can.
has a plus 17 to his slam. AC 32, he just punches the side of the apparatus.
What's AC on this thing? 20?
20. A treant that makes a full attack against an object deals double damage. It's not making a full attack, it couldn't.
Oh, yeah, it had to spend
Because it had
moves.
to move through
Yeah.
the difficult terrain.
Nice! Zephyros!
2d6 plus 9 minus 15. There's a chance it does no damage.
Come on.
It does 4 damage to the apparatus. Man's like, oh,
We're like,
oh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the apparatus basically hopped up a little bit as the tree came in to punch it. It is a giant tree. Makernam is not here. Professor?
Professor will 5-foot step in case anybody saw where he was behind a different tree, and he'll start full round casting Summon Horror 2, I think is.
Okay.
Yeah, Summon Horror 2.
So you're casting 1 summon horror? Or?
Yeah, that's the highest level spell I can do right now until we rest, so I'm...
Tech is blindly attacking the green hag.
Yep, that makes sense. This is a full round. Is he using his other weapon as well?
Nope.
Nope, just with the great sword.
Just with the great sword.
Let me do a quick. He's no longer charging,
Correct.
so I'm gonna knock that off. Everything else is fine. Still power attacking at plus 12. 21.
That strikes the hag woman, who seems to be put like reeling on her heels as Tech is onslaught.
22 more damage.
Great swords are 2d6.
1d12. 1d12? 2d6?
2d6.
Are they?
Yeah.
No problem. 2d6 plus 13. 18 damage.
Okay.
Womp womp.
She is unconscious,
Wow. Really?
and then Tech just simply stands over her.
Next.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
No. Well, yeah, and he's attacking the woman that's getting up.
Oh, does he have another attack?
He doesn't have a BAPA 6 yet.
No.
Right, okay.
And he couldn't move attack.
He can single attack move though.
Yeah.
So he could be standing over her.
Yep. Tech kind of backhanded swung his sword towards the apparatus and kind of hit one of the lights.
No.
And it sees something moving, and now it's reacting to the woman who's waking up and is attacking the ground. He's attacking things very recklessly.
Yes.
Dumb battle rage.
Is this the first time he's used the sword?
Yes. Fair say.
Curses! And I mean curses.
If you are thinking that Tech is behaving poorly, you could roll a sense motive.
Yes, I would like to do that. Yeah, I don't think this is normal tech behavior. He believes in his tribe,
Correct.
and we are his tribe.
The jerks are his
Jerks
tribe.
are his tribe. Sense motive is +8. 1d 10.
Okay, it could be that he got hit by all those shadows and is acting really puppy dog.
Could
So
be. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
you might get another roll later on.
I might.
Pharisee, what are you doing?
Pharisee is going to let's start Bard Song.
Okay.
Yeah.
You including tech in the Bard song?
Yeah, I like tech.
Okay.
And I routinely do things that hurt my party.
Awesome. Good roll.
I don't see why this should be any different. I haven't rested, so it's still a +1 Bard Song.
Okay. And it's a standard action for you?
It is a standard
Are
action.
you staying where you are?
I am not in range of the tree to get hit, so yeah, I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay, the elf women, one of them is on the ground and bleeding. The DC is 20. She does not make the constitution check, so she continues to bleed. Brackish green blood is flowing from Tech's wounds. This one woke up, stands from prone, which incurs an AOO from Tech.
Yeah, Tech's gonna take that shit.
The violent ticking noise from internal mechanisms inside the bugman as he raises this bloody sword high and comes down vicious with its swing.
19.
Hits her AC exactly. Of course, she was
Because
prone,
she
which
is-
was
yeah.
no, and
Oh,
then
nice.
prone would have been 15.
2d6 plus.
Actually, not
14.
exactly. She hadn't finished her transformation, so her natural armor is still applying.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt 22.
22 damage. She's got a ragged wound as she rises up, and I think she just needs to attack Tech. Does Tech have combat reflexes?
It's a reasonable question, isn't it? I don't think so, but it's totally plausible to do it. Let me look it up.
Because she's doing another thing. It's like- aside from screaming.
No.
Okay.
Furious, focus, cleave, power attack, endurance.
Spellcraft check DC 19. She disappears after speaking several words.
Oh.
That makes good sense.
Oh my, there's so much blood! There's so much blood! Is this
34?
what you meant by having...
30 spellcraft.
Is this what you meant by having a picnic?
34.
Those who visit glass houses shouldn't throw the first stone.
32.
The koi fish is trying to use comedy to provide a bard song
Oh, okay.
for her allies.
Okay.
Okay. That's what the koi fish does. And it's moving a little bit away from Tech, who's in the water. Luudo and Manny, who are in the apparatus of the crab.
Crabaratus.
The crabaratus.
Zephyros tries to tell them, delay!
I think Zephyros is telling you to delay.
I guess we can kind of hear. Is the back hatch open? No?
The
Okay.
side hatches are though.
They're portholes. So Manny's like, he points at Zephyros.
Yeah, they can't hear shit in there.
Luudo and Manny can get a sense motive. Give me a acrobatics check or Something like a diplomacy check? Zephyros? As you're trying to wave to them to tell them to wait.
I'm trying to see. I don't think I have diplomacy. Oh, I've got a -1 diplomacy. Okay.
I'm doing perception.
So my diplomacy roll is a 12.
Okay. Give me 2 perceptions or sense motives. The DC's 18.
27.
Oh yeah, he's telling you to wait.
Luudo's gonna look at me. Looks like we're sitting this round out.
Oh, you just go after Zephyros. So.
Prepare the hatches.
Okay. Yes, Captain? No, there's something else I need to say.
Aye.
Yeah, that's it.
Click, click. What should our thing be?
Click, click, Captain.
I like it. You're getting good at this, Manny. We're like sweating, just hot in it.
What is that Brad Pitt movie with the
Oh,
tanks? The
Fury.
World War I tanks?
Fury.
Yeah. It's just
yeah.
fantasy D&D Fury.
Snappy.
Okay, Zephyros moves up.
Zephyros moves up and casts haste. He is hoping that that little Kwalish machine is counted as a manufactured weapon of some kind.
Let me have a look.
Because haste is a hasted creature may make one attack with one natural or manufactured weapon.
Okay, so you're targeting the thing.
I'm targeting the thing, myself, Tech, pretty much everybody that I can.
Tech is 40 feet away from you, I think.
Yeah, we're a little bit on like.
It's a
awkward squares.
weird grid, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you could get Tech, sure.
Tech yourself, the apparatus, and you can't see the professor. So Pharisee. So this group is
Sure.
listed. And what level are you? 5.
5. I can do 5 creatures.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The apparatus seems to accept the magic and is moving with slightly more alacrity.
1, 2, 4.
Luudo, Manny.
It's our turn now.
Yep.
Now you have an extra attack, my friend.
So we're
And
gonna.
double your movement speed.
All of a sudden, the steam is whirling extra faster there.
Okay, and it's at a +1 because haste grants a +1,
So we have to.
and then the bard song's a +1. So
So we're facing. We need to do a 90.
Oh, what did you?
who are you attacking? Oh yeah, it's a
Willow.
yeah one.
Bard Song is up.
Yeah.
So you move to face it.
Yeah.
So tech into it?
Then we'll do our attacks.
Do 3 attacks, normally at +12.
Buddy, you're a young
But I
boy.
get 30
Buddy,
plus
you're a
13.
boy, make a big noise. There we go.
You get a +2 with haste and bard song. So +14.
You're driving a crab all over the place.
22, 27.
Both are hits as you cleave through its damage reduction. Woo! Axes and pincers are apparently good at chewing up trees.
It's his worst nightmare.
So
Those 4D
and then the third attack for the haste.
Oh yeah.
That little high giggle,
31.
that's why I did it.
Three hits with the claws. Bits and pieces of bark flying everywhere.
Is that 60s?
6d8 plus 6, and then bard song adds another 3.
Yeah, for 3 attacks.
26 damage. Okay, so you're revealing white bark underneath its darker bark, like a pulp.
Looks like we need to get in the lumber business, Manny.
Yeah. This thing punches hard though.
Nothing we can't buff out.
Witherroot. Okay, it's had enough of this Kwalish thing. It balls both of its hands into
Oh, God.
into a mighty fist, and then pounds down on the top of it. And it's gonna do that twice. 2 slams at plus. 17. The AC of the Kwalish
It's 20.
is 20 plus 1 for haste.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, it slammed down twice. Burn! Burn!
Hard to miss it.
Ring that bell.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit loud in there.
A treant who makes a full attack against an object or a structure deals double damage. It's dealing double damage to the apparatus of Kwalish.
Still gotta get through the 15 hardness.
Yeah.
Yep.
How does hardness work?
It's basically DR15.
Okay.
Okay, the first double damage strike does 18 after getting through the hardness. And the second strike does 21 after getting through the.
Thing just lost 2/5 of its
20% of its hit points, yeah.
What was the second one? 20?
Your first one was
21.
18, 21 for a
and it
total
had
of
already
39.
taken like. Or no, it didn't take
4.
any.
Didn't take any damage.
It took 4.
Oh, it took 4, okay.
Alright, so. It's
Okay, these dents at the top are significantly bigger. That was Witherroot. Professor, you finished summoning your thing.
Yeah, I am doing, for anyone who is listening, can't see my hands waving around, but I am finishing while I still appear to, well, I'm invisible so you can't see the Mad Fae, but in any case, I'm going to pop a Summon Horror 2.
Okay, what creature?
I'm going to summon a Reef Claw. I have the token right here. Let me drop it in.
I actually might have Reef Claws too. They're a Pathfinder creature. Pretty scary, aren't they?
I'm dropping it into the pond.
Oh god, it's some sort of mixture between an evil crab and a horse fish. Seahorse, yeah.
It is blood red spines run the length of a frightening creature which resembles a lobster in the front and an eel in the back.
Nice.
It is a small aquatic aberration, 40 swim speed. It's got 2 claws that can grab and poison. It has a death frenzy attack and constrict.
Okay, so you're appearing. It appears either right beside or 10 feet away from the koi fish. How?
As close as I can get, I'm trying to put it right next to it. I can throw it 35 feet.
Okay, so it is basically right next to it. Could do a full round attack to the koi fish.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to me? I can grant the wishes.
I'm gonna use the grab attack.
Okay, the reef claw is trying to latch on to the koi fish.
Yeah, I would have to do it as part of one of the attacks, right?
Depends. You want me to look up reef claw?
Yeah, sorry, I've never summoned this thing. I'm trying to learn it all real quick.
Do you have any summoning related feats?
I don't.
Okay.
He uses the grab ability on a target of any size.
It's got 156 left, right?
Yeah.
Plus 8 on grab.
How much damage is it taken?
19 plus 21
Plus 4.
Yeah, it uses grab when it succeeds on an attack.
200.
44 out of 200. Yeah.
Okay, and then it just gets bonuses.
Yeah, it's all worked into its stats.
Yeah,
so just roll 2
156.
attack rolls at
What
plus
I
2.
have.
Yeah, no,
Plus 1
that's
for
right.
Bard Song.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
2 at plus
I want
3.
to track the damage it's taken.
8,
Oh, as opposed
necessarily
to-
hitting.
it's
It's okay to have
hit
hit points remaining on there. I'm curious, but yeah.
There you
21.
go.
21 is a hit. The Reef Claw does 1d4 plus 1 damage with its claw. Which means it cannot, without critically, harm the fish.
5.
So it claws the fish and it just takes no damage. Which means that it takes no damage, its poison doesn't apply.
Yeah, it's a bone.
Which then out. I think it takes 1 non-lethal. I think we use that rule. So it takes 1 non-lethal damage.
And it's poison?
No, I needed to pierce the skin to poison.
But I can grab it and do constrict?
Yes, so you can make a grapple attempt. The roll is d20 plus 8 for the Reef Claw.
14?
Is that including Bartzon?
Oh no, so 15?
15. The Reef Claw and the Koi Fish are now grappling.
Nice, yeah.
And let's see if the Reef Claw has any powers when it grapples.
Its last power only triggers when it dies. Its body spasms horrifically. Immediately upon damming, it makes a full round attack against a creature it threatens.
Nice. Oh, it does do Constrict. It does do 1d4 points of damage plus 1 for Bard Song, which means it does 1 non-lethal damage to the Koi Fish. It's gonna end up knocking out the Koi Fish, basically. And then once it's knocked out, probably squeezing it to death or coup de grace it. So, yeah, the Koi Fish is not having fun.
And so the professor can do his casting now. He's gonna immediately cast Memory Lapse on himself to wipe the memory of the horrific thing he just sent into the water. And then sort of looking around somewhat confusedly, wondering why he only has 1 spell to cast this turn, he's going to cast Silent Image.
Yiva is invisible.
Oh, yes. I'll find it soon. I'll cast Silent Image, and I will cast it like all the area is going to be all around this Witherroot character. I'm basically going to make silent flames appear to be lapping all up and down his body to try and distract him away from smashing that thing up.
Okay. What's the DC? First, how many rounds does Reef Claw last?
I'm pretty sure it's round per level, so we got 4 on that.
Okay.
And Silent Image will be 17. Is this a mage's one? I can use a point. Yeah, I'll use a point to make it a little harder to.
What's the DC of the save?
It will be with the mage's point on it to augment the spell. It will be 18.
Okay. The treant is reacting to the fire like someone who doesn't like to be set on fire would.
Weird.
It's actually like trying to put it out, and its eyes go wide. You see a bit of panic there, Zephyros. You see a bit of panic. It doesn't like fire.
Oh, I gotta also
Noticed.
on my spell, on my sheet, that I cast another level 2 evil spell, and then promptly forgot about all the horrific things I set into the pond.
It's very curious that I no longer have the spell.
Why is that fish no longer taunting us?
Oh, it is such mental gymnastics. Texarak Gat is turning to face the treant.
Okay.
It just seemed to forget that Yeva was there and is going to try to hack up the treant.
Alright. Let's see, is it plus 13? 31.
Yeah, it hacks into
That's
the
a
treant
really good one,
with
yeah.
the slashing greatsword.
2d6 plus 14 damage. 20 damage.
Bypassing damage reduction. Witherroot does not like that, but still has a lot of fight left in him. Pharisee.
Pharisee will... Pharisee will cast Barrow Haze.
I don't know what Barrow Haze does.
Barrow Haze is a fog cloud that I can see through. It's a 20 foot
Is this our favorite one?
20 foot radius.
Around you?
Medium range.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna put it 20 foot burst, I think. So I'm gonna put it basically there. I'm gonna maintain Bard Song.
Okay, so it'd be like that then?
Yeah, right, 20-foot radius, yeah. Undo. And then I'm going to, fly into it.
Okay.
And Pixel's going to come with me.
Alright, so everyone can only see the 5-foot square in front of them?
Yeah, except me, I can see through everything.
Okay.
Because it's my barrel haze.
And Witherroot and the apparatus can still see each other.
And I'll yell, Witherroot, Wormwood misses you. He is alive. You should go back into the forest and survive this.
Okay, give me a charisma check.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with the suggestion next round, but a charisma check I can do.
I forgot you were driving
23.
crab tank.
Make it stop!
He's waving at the flames and Tech is chopping him down, the apparatus is chopping him down.
Leave and we will stop the fire.
The elf woman hisses at this. What's she gonna do?
Gonna do when the jerks come for you.
So
Just jerks them out.
she can hear you talking. She doesn't like you making deal with her heavy hitter. I'm gonna come looking for you.
I am 10 feet up.
Yep. So she's wondering. Oh, you're flying.
Mm-hmm.
Spellcasters.
But also, she can't see.
Yeah, we're gonna come this way.
If you heard the yelling from the insane fake creature hidden in the trees.
She gets out of there. She's invisible. She's moving around. Professor, I think with distance you get a DC 20 perception check, and Pharisee as well to notice that there was movement from the invisible creature.
Okay.
The professor doesn't get it. Come on, Icky Maester. Nor does Icky Maester.
Okay.
31.
You saw her moving through the mists. The mist helped kind of outline her form as she was moving through, and then you just followed it to where where the trees are.
She's in the trees now.
She's not happy at that. The koi fish needs to get out of this grapple.
Nah.
It's going to attempt to break the grapple. It gets a d20 roll. It does not break the reef claws. CMD. Oh, CMD is 11.
Yeah.
It rolled a 12. Okay, so it broke out of it and then tries to swim away. You know what, with DR it didn't actually take non-lethal. I was thinking if you did minimum damage 1 it becomes non-lethal. So DR completely blocks her his powers. So yeah, the koi fish actually moves away, the reef claw gets to attack it as it's doing so.
What was that? 2. 10.
Okay, it missed, so it's gonna go and follow her next round. The koi fish is diving with its move action.
Yeah, the reef claw's sole purpose is to play with the koi fish.
Yeah, it works. Zephyros.
Zephyros drops the obligatory firebomb right on top of Witherroot.
Yeah.
A fireball? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, a fireball, that's correct.
Okay, you can conjure the fireball so that it's up, so that the bottom part of the fireball is in the boughs and leaves of Witherroot, and not hit anyone else.
I'll do that, because I kind of remember where Tech is as well, so I don't want to hit Tech.
Yep. You could do that, or you could put the fireball way back, but that you would light trees on fire by doing that.
Can I pulse the flames with this fireball to make it look extra big?
Sure.
I
You already have a fiery illusion, but so are you doing it above his head or are you doing it behind him?
I'm doing it. I don't want to have the trees go on fire,
Okay.
so I'll see if I can do it without getting the trees on fire.
All right. That was a very unjerk thing for you to do, but this huge ball of flame
that tree in particular.
explodes.
Well, we still have to be able to get out of this.
Yep. What is the reflex save of your fireball?
Reflex is. How am I gonna calculate that again? I haven't done this in a while.
10 plus level of spell is 13, plus your int modifier, which should be close to your spells. Your int
5
modifier
int?
is 5, and this is evocation, so another 2. So we're talking 20.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. The treant is big and slow, and does not like fire. Its reflex save is +3. He gets a 9.
That's pretty good for us.
Roll damage.
It has a weakness called vulnerability to fire. Because it's a tree, I'm gonna make sure it's not double. It
So
takes
this is-
50% more from the fire damage.
Okay, so this does 5d6 damage because the fireball comes out of my level 5 caster wizard.
Okay.
So it's 5d6.
Bonus for
there's
fire?
I was about to say I should get a bonus for this as well, plus 2 damage. Plus 5d6 plus 2 damage. That should be 15.
Okay. 15 plus another 7 is 22 damage. 51. And it's taken 71 damage now, which I think bloodies it.
The professor ever the one flare of the dramatics go fill the entire amount of space he can cast the illusion in with fire at the moment the fireball hits.
Stop the chopping! Stop the munching! Stop the fire!
Luudo.
We're just going to continue the chomping.
Oh!
We're
3 attacks plus 14.
how do you do multiples again?
I see what you were doing earlier. we will crab you.
34, 18.
That might be the name of the episode.
we will crab you.
Got a nat 20 and then a 8.
Yeah, and so an 18, it has an AC of 21. So you miss on one.
Missed one.
The second one definitely hit, and the third one nat 20. I don't think plants can be critted.
What an advantage.
I'm an undead plant. I double can be crit.
Yeah. How is this happening?
Can plants be undead? Is that a thing?
And this is not standard Pathfinder rules. This is the Marty Pathfinder rules, where he took the third edition rules, and some creatures just can't be critted. Yeah. So just roll damage twice.
That would be
2d8 plus a 4d8 plus 4 per strike. So 8.
2d8 plus 4 is its attack?
With the Bard's
24
Song.
damage.
Where did the other +1 come from?
Not haste.
Haste would just be to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
2d8 plus 2 plus 1, so it should be 6, so I'll take 2 off. So 22. 93 damage on this thing. Yeah, the thing is beat up. It looks like it wants to go. And in fact, with a root's turn, it is withdrawing.
Tech, don't finish the hag at your feet. I'm just trying to distract Tech to not take the hit.
Yep. It moves slowly with a withdraw. It gets
Withdraws. Okay.
30 through difficult terrain means it moves only 30 feet away, which is 15 on this grid. Professor?
Seeing it retreating, I won't concentrate on the fire. As I stop concentrating on it, I'll shrink it down to a really small size because it'll linger.
Okay.
I will cast See Invisibility.
You can see the hags right beside you.
And I will
Like 5 feet away kind of thing?
I will 5 foot step in a direction away from her, and so I'm not standing right where she probably heard me.
She heard spellcasting and she's looking around trying to find you. Tech does something very odd and counter to the Queen's order. Tech pursues the thing by jumping through the difficult terrain as opposed to walking through it.
That's pretty cool.
He just kind of coils and springs and goes madly after the tree because it was the single thing of its focus.
Tech, no!
Tech is not responding to you. You can have a sense motive at a +4, and now everyone who's watching could probably see this. People in the apparatus, however, are like, Tech's really bloody today.
Kicking ass today, isn't he, huh?
Right.
Tech sure is getting it today.
Oh, the tree, it's trying to get away. Its fires are on it. It's scorched for real. Its legs are all hacked up. Oh yeah, Tech missed. Actually, with a
18 on the sense motive. Sorry.
Yeah, Tech is under a compulsion.
Ah, curses! Tech can't stop himself. It's magic.
Now, Tech's give me an acrobatics check for Tech. This is for leaping.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to make this.
Professor opens his mouth as if to yell something at Pharisee and then quickly closes it, realizing
39.
39.
Actually rolled very poorly.
Yeah.
I think he can leap 15 feet with that. And then moves the other 15. For 30, his movement rate is
40.
50.
50. Right.
So he is able to get to it and attack.
Alright.
And he's hasted, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, and then he's hasted.
Oh geez, yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Sorry.
he leaps part of the way and then quickly and does a combat tumble towards it and springs towards it. He's just using the blade. He's not using his offhands. He's not using his bite. He just seems to be viciously attacking with this new sword of his. And he's
22?
Yeah, he strikes the treant who is trying to retreat as per your deal.
29 damage?
29 damage.
No, sorry, 2d6 plus 14, not 1d20 plus 14. 18 damage.
18 damage is still pretty significant. That's 111 damage you've done to the treant. Let's see if this thing is ready to fall. I think it is. Oh, it is single digit hit points left. That's what it says. Its tech is attacking its back, wood chips flying everywhere. Pharisee?
Koi, make
Koi?
our bugs stop this.
You look through the mists. Koi is down in the
Oh yeah.
in the pond somewhere, being chased by this weird.
Bah!
Oh yeah,
I
didn't do the
will-
reef claw attack on it last turn, but
Oh right, go ahead. The reef claw, I think, can swim faster than the koi. Otherwise, there's a giant chase going on. The koi can swim at 30.
I think this thing is 40. Where was it?
Yeah, I think it swims faster, which means it gets an attack each round.
I will cast Suggestion
40.
on Tech,
Okay.
using the pipes as a move action to enhance it.
13 on the attack.
It misses the koi. So it's basically chasing it around the pond.
And I'm going to suggest that he drop the sword and return to us.
Interesting. So the first thing is going to be
That might be 2 suggestions.
Drop the sword at least.
That might be an unreasonable suggestion to him in this state.
Probably.
It's DC 19. He's got a +10 will save. Shall we try that first?
Yep.
He makes it.
Okay. There's also something that we should take note. Is that with the sword in hand, he's not spending his own rounds of rage.
Whoa.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, that's an interesting sword.
That's crazy. Just teleport him as far into the battle as you can and just let him go.
You're like, take off the sword, get back to us! You can still hear him hacking at the tree. Oh, it's crying. The tree's crying bloody murder. Fair say that was a good attempt. Elf woman is looking around for the professor. She is going to make a perception check. Professor, cast and move. So you're basically moving around in combat. DC 20. Let's see if you can see you.
It's DC. Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't have a sneak or anything. It would just be.
Okay, she is swiping at the square that you're in with her beautiful claws. AC 16, AC 24.
Oh, they may both hit. Yep, they both hit.
Okay, 50-50 because you're still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So if I roll 1 to 50, they miss. Miss and miss because of the invisibility. This ruined her own invisibility after the first attack. And she's gone full hag form for this. I'll just move the 25 damage to her hag body. As Yeva, the green hag, is in her warty horror attacking where she thinks the professor is.
I'm gonna pull your arms off my sweet.
That's not what sweet means. The koi fish is on a merry chase. And is going to move away from the reef claw. It does incur an AOO. So there's a chance that it could.
No. 11.
Okay. And then she slips into the lake. The real lake. And then your reef claw is just going to spend the rest of the time looking around for her.
The real lake?
Ooh. It's a koi fish.
The reef claw can't follow it into the real lake?
Reef claw has I think a max distance it can go from you, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
Ah, yeah, maybe you could try to follow. Zephyros.
I can see her now.
You can see,
The green-
yes, the
the
green
green
hag
hag.
appeared and she's swiping at bushes and where are you, my sweet? And her back is right to you.
Okay. Is she bloodied yet?
She is
No.
hacked a little bit, but not bloody.
She's got a pretty good hack.
Yep. Bit of pebbles in her
Oh.
hair.
16. One of the. It doesn't matter. They didn't hit.
I just want to
They're
see
gonna
something
have
quickly.
armor up.
Do we still have Bard Song going?
Yes.
So Bard
I've let it
Song
linger
and...
for. No, I'm continuing it.
Okay, so I am going to step up.
So I should spend another round with that.
Okay, so you can move forward or you could charge, because this is like a 10 by 10 grid, so there's actually like 10-15 feet to pass.
I've never charged an attack. What is the benefit of doing that?
The charge is +2 to hit, but a -2 to your AC for a round.
No, I'm good. I'll just move up.
Okay.
And then I'll two-handed attack her.
Okay. Are you spending any of your mage's points to increase the ability of the attack?
The thing is, I don't have anything to put into the attack. I don't have a shocking grasp prepared on my mage's spell.
If we look at what is the power? If we look at arcane pool.
Yeah, I'm looking there.
Arcane accuracy. Mages can spend 1 point from their arcane pool as a swift action to grant himself an insight bonus equal to his intelligence bonus on all attacks until the end of his turn. So
yeah, that sounds good.
A single point could buy you a +5 to hit.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. So I'm going to take off one of my arcane pool points.
Okay.
Okay, so +5 to hit.
And then do you have power attack?
No, I don't have power attack.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
No, I don't have it. I can see it.
But you're two-handing. Great.
I am two-handing, yeah. I am two-handing. Let me just get back to my attacks.
So your int is +5 with your arcane accuracy, +1 from haste, +1 from bard song. Is a +7 to your hit. Normally your staff is at +8. Instead, it's at +15.
Right.
Holy shit.
So I'm +15 to hit. So it's 1d20 plus 15.
It's called the backup hitter.
1d20 plus 15. That's a 23.
Well, good thing you stacked all those points in there because you're now whacking your staff over the back of her head. It seemed to fuck her up a little bit.
Yeah.
She's dazed. The damage would be normally 1d8 plus 10. With Bard
Correct.
Song, it's plus 11.
That's 18 damage.
18 damage over the back of the head. That's a bad day. 33 for 8 and 43. She is now bloodied because of that.
So does that move that I made count as a 5-foot step?
No, that was a 15-foot walk.
Oh, yeah, because it's just double, yeah.
Yeah. So you moved. You
Darn it.
used a move action to do move.
But I'm hasted, which means I can attack again.
No. So you can only take an extra attack on a full round, a full attack action, which means you can only take a 5-foot step.
Darn it, so I lose both my opportunities to do a second attack.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Because movement needed to happen was effectively it.
Yeah.
So action economy is you would either take a full round action and a 5-foot step,
Yeah.
or a standard and a move, or a move and a standard, and then a swift can be added once per round. Free actions happen at any time. Luudo and Manny in the crab.
In the crab. We are turned. We've witnessed what's his face running off. We're gonna turn 180.
Okay. You're now facing Zephyros, or facing the kind of the head.
Right. Can we make it to there?
Yep. I'm gonna make you make a dexterity check, however, as you're navigating into trees to try to make your attack.
Oh, yeah, I can't see on my map, damn it.
The DC is only 12.
Well, that's fine. So 22.
Okay, you and Manny's expertly maneuver around trees. There's no cover, no concealment.
You get good at this.
You've moved right up to her, And what's weird about this, each of you gets a full round action, is the machine still gets its full round attack, like it's breaking action economy.
Oh, okay.
Because one of you spent a full action going forward, and when you got there, the other one's like, haha, attack! And so there's two of you. And that's why it's